Good morning. So I woke up this morning. I wanted to play a little Big Country Time Sports Hockey. This is the 4.5 book. And I'm going to make a team. So I've already written down my team. I took them from the universe. There's no Porter Bay hockey team, 6-team league. So I'm going to make Porter Bay Vikings. I've already got my lines numbered and named. However, I haven't rolled up their ratings yet. So we're going to create them, and I'm going to leave them where they roll up. So I could end up with a really good third line or whatever, right? So let's do it. Let's create. All right, so we're going to be rolling for Grayborn on line 1. Left winger line 1 is a 6. Hot damn. Grayborn is a 4. That's perfect for line 1. His assistant, center 3, he's a 1 plus. And Thorgood, the right winger, is a 3. Holy cow, my God. That's a great first line. 4, 1, 3. And a 1 plus center. So that's fantastic. All right, here we go. Miller is a 3, so that's going to be a 1 plus. This is my left winger for line 2. My center for line 2 is a 1 plus. And my right winger, 4, is a 2. Wow, our first two lines are phenomenal. Now, remember, we have a salary cap we have to pay attention to. The salary cap is 25 points. We're already at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're already at 12, and we've still got to do our defense, our line 3, and our goalies. So I'm going to go ahead and do my defensive lines 1 and 2. I'm not going to roll lines 3. My final line. I'm going to go ahead and get defense 1. Oh, see, this is the danger of that. I rolled a 2. He's a 1. He's not bad. Wilson with 2 S's. And oh no, a 0. So my first line defensively, not good. Let's get my goalie. Let's hope we roll high here. Nope. Bo Richter, or Watkins, excuse me, is a 0. My second goalie, is a 1. So my backup goalie's a 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our defense before we do line 3. So here I was worried we were going to be too powerful, and look what's happened, right? I could have just kept going. My backup line, line 2, not a backup line. He has a power play, shorthanded opportunity, and both of my left and right defenders, Bo Richter and Clemens, both have power shorthand goal opportunities. All right, our third and final line, I don't think we went over. We got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we came up quite a bit shy of what I thought. Oh, we got a 1 for my left winger on the third line. Oh, we got a center who's trapped on the third line. He's a 4, Bennett, and a 0. Well, now we know why. He's carrying line 3. So Bennett is carrying Walters and Jourdain. That's a pretty sweet-looking hockey team. Man, my first line is amazing. All right, so let's add them up. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we are 21 out of 25. Let's get an idea of the opponents in the league. Unionville's at 22. Coaldale's at 19. Rock Island, this would be our arch nemesis. Rock Island and Porter Bay are on the small island. Rock Island is the small island. Porter Bay and Jonesboro are the two cities on Rock Island. So Porter Bay and Rock Island would dislike each other immensely. Matter of fact, I might even have that in my Big Country write-up back here. In the universe, Rock Island is a large island off the East Coast and is home to the region's largest quarry and prison. Rock Islanders reside in the towns of Porter Bay, a small seaside bay village, and Jonesboro, a small town in the center of the island. Most residents make their livings at the quarry or working at the prison or deep-sea fishermen. Rock Island loves their hockey, and they travel to support their team. Oh, no. So you can imagine, because Porter Bay's, you can imagine Rock Island's probably in Jonesboro, and Porter Bay, of course, is in Porter Bay. So we might play this. Porter Bay's at 21. Central City's at 22. Grand Bay Whitecaps are at 23, so they look like the best team in the league. Newburgh's at 21. Well, and again, that's just their salary. That's not to say they're going to play the best, but let's go ahead and play against our arch enemy, Rock Island. Okay, so there's a new version of the Big Country Times Sports called The Big Book. It is 217 pages. It's coil bound, and it has some new rules for hockey's selection for segments. So we'll see how that works. That's not obviously in this book. I'm going to have to do it off the top of my head, but it is written in the new book. So we have a pretty good team, 21. We're going to be playing our arch rival, Rock Island Stonebreakers. And the game is based on segments. So we're gonna be let's say we travel just up the road to Jonesboro. It's going to be Porter Bay at Rock Island. All right, so there are every just so people understand how the game works, every line automatically gets its turn in a period. However, the new rules state you can roll to see which line during the segment's getting the shot and defender. So very simple. We're going to do three. So it's just 3 segments for each team. So we're going to have our segment 1, 2, and 3. That'll be the first period. You got to make room for what are called the penalty kill shots for any potential defenders who would show up and get a penalty kill. So you make sure you make room for that. 1, 2, 3 penalty kill shots, and then 1, 2, 3, and any penalty kill shots that might come up for either team. All right, and you can start out with a simple puck drop to see who has possession and then stay in that order, or just go in order for simplicity. Right, I'm going to go ahead and do a face-off, and our center is a 1+, so you can do a face-off any way you choose. Let's look at Rock Island. Their center, Karras, is a 4. I think Karras is probably going to win this, so we're going to add, very simple, I'm going to roll and add my 1+ to this for Erickson. So 5 for Erickson on our face-off. Now again, this is not a rule in the game. You can just do this for face-offs. So I'm going to put here opening face-off for our guy is 4 + 1 is 5. Their guy's a 4. Yeah, he's going to win. 10 for him. So Rock Island will go first. So let's just put a check mark here. Face-off right there. So we know who goes first to start the period. All right, so Rock Island, very simple, right? We're going to roll for what line is on the ice first. So we're going to roll for offensive player, defensive player, and this is which line is featured in this segment now, right? So Rock Island, here we go. It's going to be offensive player 1, 4, and our third, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. It's line 1. It's their left winger, Stockwell. He's a 4 versus our 4 defenseman. So 4 for us is line 2. That's good for us. That's going to get us a penalty kill shot. Which defenseman for us? 1. So 1+ versus 1. So very simple. We're going to go back here. So it's going to be a, whoops, let's find my lines. I mean my charts here. All right. So 1+ versus 1. And let's remember that a 1+ counts, has a 3 salary, but a 1+ in the rules is a 1 column, right? Sorry, 3. So 1+ for our guy. Their guy's a 1. So he's going to get a shot on the -1 chart, and he needs a 5 or a 6 to shoot on goalie. No, it's going to be stone killed right there. So it's going to be a turnover, right? Or poke check, or whatever you want to call it, turnover. All right, Rock Island. So here's our group now. It's going to be our first line. It's going to be our left winger. He's a 4 versus their third line man. Rock Island's third line man. That's going to be their defensive line 1. And that's going to be, for them, it's going to be Fredrickson, 2+. So he's a 3 versus our 4. We're going to be shooting on the +1 chart. So +1 shot for Grayborn. Oh, it rolled off the 5, which would have been a shot on goal. So it's going to be for us a turnover as well, as he poke checks him or blasts him in the board, something like that. All right, segment 2, Rock Island. Here we go. Rock Island's going to be looking at their third line. That's might be good. Remember, they're not in overpowered. Like, these have not been laid out in any potential So that's not a bad line. They're all ones, so that's not bad. It's going to be their third man. That's Jones, their center. And it's going to be our defensive line 3. That's our first line. And it's going to be our one guy. So 1 versus 1. It's a 0 shot for their man Jones. 4 is a shot. So it's going to be Jones with a shot on goal. Now our goalie is a 0. So his 1 versus our goalie is a +1 shot. He needs to roll low. And no, he's going to fail. So it's going to be missed shot. So he gets a shot off. It's missed. Okay, remember, we had a power play. We had Bo Richter for us earned a power play shot. So we got to put in here Bo Richter. So Bo Richter, we've had a plus player. It's going to get a penalty kill shot. Neither one of us have had a guy get a shot that is a plus offensive player. All right, here we go. Our second segment is going to be, it's going to be our second line. Excuse me, 1, it's going to be our first line. 5, it's going to be Thorgood, he's a 3. And it's going to be their defensive line, their first defensive line. Their first defensive line features 5, that's going to be Dawes. Oh, by the way, they had Fredrickson earn a shot. He'll get a penalty kill shot, Fredrickson. This time it's Dawes, 0. So we got a +3 shot. So we got a real good chance to get a shot off here. Oh, and he doesn't. He actually turns over. Thurgood. That was going to be our best chance to score a goal probably in the first period. All right, the third segment. It's going to be the 5th line for them. That's going to be their number 2 line. Excuse me, 6. Going to be their number 3 line. Their 5th man. Their 3-line 5th man is Alter. He's a 1, no +2. So our first line. And it's going to be our 0. So they're going to get a 1 versus... Actually, it was there. We have 1 versus 0. They're going to get a +1 shot. And it's going to be a shot for their 3rd line, Alter. With a shot on goal. And again, our goalie's a 0. So +1 shot. It's going to be +1 shot. He hits the hole. It's missed. Man, there's no reason Rock Island shouldn't be up 2-0 right now. Our final roll of the segment in this dogfight between 2 arch rivals here. 1, it's going to be our first line. 5 is going to be Thurgood again. And it's going to be their second line, their second defensive line. Ooh, and they are not very good here. And it's going to be 1. So 1 -2, so +2 shot for us. And we are going to get a shot on goal. So that's going to be Thorgood with a shot on goal. And again, their goalie, Rock Island's goalie, is a 3. 3 versus 3 is 0. So their goalie's got a 50-50 chance. Yep, he's going to save. So that would actually be a save because the goalie stoned it. And that's going to wrap up the actual live segments. But we have Bo Richter getting a penalty kill shot. So this is a penalty kill shot. This is Fredrickson's penalty kill shot. All right, so Bo Richter, remember, penalty kills are special. Penalty kill scoring chances use only the goalie's rating column. So we're shooting at a -3. You do not get to add... the defensive players' numbers are technically their defense ability. So Bo Richter, just with a plus, means he is an offensive defensive player, meaning he'll get a penalty kill, shorthanded chance, right? And so he's a 0's irrelevant, but their goalie's a -3. So we have to roll a 1 to score a penalty kill goal. No, it's going to be miss, or actually it would be saved. It would technically be saved because he's already getting the shot. Save. And Fredrickson now, again, our goalie's a 0, so they're going to roll. He's got a 50% chance to score a shorthanded goal. Nope. So it's going to be a save for us. And there was no second penalty kill. Remember, a defensive player with a plus can only get 1 penalty kill shot. So if you roll him multiple times, he only gets 1 shot. He does not get 3 penalty kill shots. But any player with a plus value on offense gets back-to-back shots. The second one counted as a power play shot. So let's say their Jones guy, oh, he did. He should have had an immediate second shot as a power play shot. So we should get a shot there for Jones. So let's do that real quick. And again, our goalie's a 0, so they would get a 1 roll. Yeah, and he would have made a power play goal. So Jones would have had a second automatic because he's a... Oh, that's from our Jones. Their Jones is not a plus, is he? Whoops. We both have 2 Joneses. Oh, they don't have... How low? They only have 1 plus shooter on offense, and that's Hampton. He's poor. So they don't get a power play shot. That our Jones was a +1. Their Jones is a 0. So we're even. So after 1, it is 0 to 0, right? Now, if you want to, you can roll, just for the hell of it, to see how many shots you had, adding your actual shots. So 7, 8, 9. So we would have had 9 shots on goal in the first period. They would have had 5, 6, 7, 8. And they would have had 8. So 0-0, 9 shots to 8 shots in this 1949 game between the brand new Porter Bay Vikings, and they are playing their arch rival. We have 2 4-rated forwards, or I should say skaters, and a 3, a 2 +1s. We have a really formidable offense. Our defense is horrendous, along with our horrible goalie, Watkins. Shamber is better than our starting goalie. So however, Rock Island definitely had the better chances today. Well, no, I would say Thorgood had 2 good chances. Didn't get it. All right, face-off for the seconds. Kind of a... so for the second period, we're going to use the second lines. They're 0 plus, and our center is a 1 plus. So we get to add 1 to our face-off. So we're going to have 3 to 3. It's going to be a tie. Tie will go to the home team. So face-off, 3 to 3. They have a 0, but guess what? Home team, Rock Island, is going to win the face-off again. All right, so that would be the second center line to kick off to start the next segment. All right, here we go. This is Big Country Time Sports Hockey. I'm using the new, more dynamic segment rules, meaning any line can show up multiple times instead of just in order, bang, bang, bang. The game is designed and written to do... the first segment is the first line, second segment, the second line, third segment. The reason for that is it guarantees your entire roster is accounted for. So I prefer that way, but I thought I would share the new alternate rules. So these are technically, this is a tutorial for the alternate rules. It's going to be line 1 for them, and that means line 1 has had a lot of opportunities, which in hockey normally you would beat your best guys out there. 1, it's going to be Stockwell for there. He's a 1, and it's going to be our first line. It's going to be our first line, Morris. That's not good. So 1 versus 0 is a +1 shot for their man, and their man is Olsen. So they're going to get a +1 shot, and Olsen is going to turn over. So there it is. Now, again, if you want to, you could put Olsen in there so you at least know who's been active. I mean, how you score, it's your business. It's going to be our third line, and it's going to be our 4 guy. That's going to be our third. No, it's our second line. Sorry, second line. And it's going to be Jones, who's a 1 plus. He's going to get 2 shots against their second line defense. He's going to get 2 shots. Their second line defender is a 4. It's going to be Jameson is a 0. Oh man, we're going to get a 2 shot twice in a row. Shot number 1. No, it's going to be a turnover. But our power play shot, remember he gets a shot with a plus, is going to be a shot on goal. So power play SOG for our guy that was, who the hell was that? Did I look at the wrong team? No, I didn't. Who did I say that was? Our second line. Yeah, Jones. There's our guy, right? He's going to get a shot on goal. Okay, so now our power play, remember, a power play shot uses only the goalie's rating. He's a -3 shot chance. So 1, I need a 1 to score this goal. And no, it's going to be a save. So their goalie quashes that play. All right, here we go. Segment 2. It's going to be their first line, their 5th man. So their first line, 5th man, is going to be Olsen. He's a 1 versus our second line defender. And he's a power play guy. So Clemens, for us, is going to earn a power play shot at the end of the period. So we're going to get a shorthanded chance from Clemens. So Clemens is a 1+1, so it's a -1 shot for him. And it's going to be a turnover. So he comes through and blasts him free of the puck. Puck spins loose, and now the puck's in the hands of our guys. It's going to be our second line. Our first man is Miller. He's going to get a power play shot too. So Miller, let me just put Miller in here. And Miller's a plus player, which means he will get an automatic second shot. It's their first line. And 5 on their first line is Dow's. He's a 0. So we're going to get times. Miller is a +1, +2 versus 0. So we're going to have a +2 shot. And it is a shot on goal. And let's see if their goalie can stop it. 2, so -1. We need a 1 or a 2 to score. No, it's going to be a save. Damn it. Second shot on goal is the straight goalie rating, -3. Yes, he's going to score a power play goal. Their goalie lets one through. Boy, we should have, because we're peppering them. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 shots on goal in the first 2 segments. And we get one on a power play goal from Miller. The crowd here in Rock Island not happy. Third and final segment for Rock Island. It's going to be their second line. It's going to be the second line, their fourth man. Second line for them. Fourth man is Hampton. He's a power play shooter, so Hampton is going to get a power play shot. He's a 0, but he's going to get a power play shot. His first shot, though, 0 versus 0. He's a 0+, so he's going to get a 1. So he's going to get a shot on 4, 5, or 6. Nope. So he will turn over. But his second shot is against our goalie rating. We have a 50% chance to give up a goal, and we do. So they're going to score a power play goal to knot it up. Damn it, Hampton gets a power play goal. That is sweet. And here goes our third line and our final segment. It's going to be our second line. Our sixth man times is a 2. It's going to be their second goalie unit. And he's a 1. So we're going to get a +1 shot. And nope, it's going to be turnover. Clemens, for us, is our only penalty kill shot. Remember, against their goalie, -3. We need a 1 to score another shorthanded goal. No, it's going to be a save on the penalty kill shot. But folks, 0-0, we did earn a goal, so 1 for us. Let's roll up our shots on goal. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We had 14 shots on goal in the second. They had 3. What? 3? 4. They had 4 and scored a goal. Jiminy Christmas. So we shot, and that makes sense because we did start out strong, peppering their goalie. Holy cow, folks. We have 23 shots on goal and a goal so far this game. They have 12 and a goal. They got a power play goal. We got a power play goal. All right, third and final segment. Our third center is a 4. We're going to get to add 4 to this face-off. Their third center is a 1, so they get to add 1 to theirs. So we add 4 to ours. 10 and 3, we're going to win this third face-off. Face-off 10 and 3, it's going to be us. We go first. Hot dang, we get to go first this time. And it's going to be our second line. Third man is Jones with a power play shot. So Jones, it's going to be a Jones power play shot. And 5 is going to be their second line and their third guy. Their second line, third man is Watson 1. So Jones is a 1+, so we're going to get a +1 shot on goal for the first shot. It is a shot on goal, so we're going to get an SOG. And 2 versus 1, so -1. A 1 or a 2, we're going to score a goal. No, it's going to be a save. And our power play shot at -3 is a goal. My God, we're going to score 2 power play goals on a -3 opportunity. That's amazing. That's very good. Jones gives us the lead. Porter Bay getting the damage done. Holy cow, the crowd not happy. Here we go. It's going to be their first line, their 6th guy. Their first line, 6th man. Let's see who that is. is Olsen. He's a 1. Our first defensive line, and it's going to be Wilson. So 1 versus 1 is 0. They're going to have a 0 shot chance, and he will not produce turnover. Second segment, it's 2-1. We may win our opener against our arch rival. First line, first man. Grayborn, who's a 4. Their first line, first man. Their first line, first man is a 2+, so they're going to earn a penalty kill shot. Fredrickson. Okay, Fredrickson's going to get a PK shot for them, but he's a 2+, so that's 3 minus 4, so we got a +1 shot chance. Come on, Grayborn. No. Turnover. Fredrickson playing brilliant hockey, and he's even going to get, so he basically stops that but draws a penalty. You could actually put a penalty time on Fredrickson, but that means, or not Fredrickson, that means he's going to get a shorthanded goal because of that series. So it wouldn't be a penalty on him, it would be on his partner probably, or on one of the other players on the ice. Maybe the man opposite Jones or something. If you wanted to track penalties, easy enough. We're up 2-1, but man, Fredrickson's going to automatically earn a shot at the end of this against our bad goalie. 6, it's going to be 5. It's going to be their second line, their 6th man. Second line, 6th man is Darius. 1, 3 for us. And 4, oh, they're going to get a +1 shot. 5, he's going to get a shot off, so Darius. Shot on goal, our goalie. He's a +1. Our goalie's a 0, so he's got a 1, 2, or 3. He's going to score a game-tying goal. Yep. Damn it. Goal. God dang it. Darius gets the goal. Third segment. We need a power play, a penalty kill shot. We're going to get our first line, 6-man's Thurgood. Their first line and their first man, oh, is Fredrickson. Remember, he only gets 1 PK shot, but 3 versus 3 is 0, so he's going to come over and squash this shot chance. Nope, we're going to get a shot, so that's going to be Thorgood with a shot on goal. 3 versus their 3. We have a 1-2. We have a 50% chance of scoring a goal. Nope. Damn it. Save. God dang. Their second segment. What a game this has been. It's their third line, their 5th man. That's not who they want on the ice. Third line, 5th man is Elter. He's a 1. It's our second line. Oh, we're going to get a penalty kill shot, and it's going to be Clemens. So we will earn a shot. Clemens with a penalty kill shot. Okay, so Clemens is a 2, so they're at a -1 shot against our defense. And 4 is going to be turnover. Hallelujah. It's tied up 2-2, so these penalty kill shots are going to be huge. Fredrickson for them. All right, Fredrickson's going to shoot on our goalie. He needs a 50% chance to get a shorthanded goal to take the lead. Nope, he's going to fail. Can you believe it? It's going to be a shot on goal save. And Clemens has a chance at -3. We need another 1 to win with a shorthanded goal. We need a 1. No, it's going to be a save, but it will end up being a tie game. As we scored 1 and they scored 1. Let's get how many shots on goal we got. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We had 11 shots on goal. They had 8, 9, 10. They had 10 shots on goal. Folks, the final is 2. We had 25, 34 shots, 2 goals. They have 2 goals, and they had 12, 22 shots on goal. My God, we absolutely we do have a really good second defensive unit. Our goalie is horrible. So there it is, folks. We made a team, and we played a debut against their arch rival. Porter Bay gets 9 shots, no goals in the first. We did have a shorthanded goal opportunity. Rock Island had 8 shots, no goals. Second period, we ended up with Jones with a power play shot, doesn't score. We had Miller with a power play shot. He scored a goal. That made it 1-0. However, Hampton for them got a power play opportunity. He scored a goal, so that made it 1-1. And at that point, it was 23 shots and 1 goal for us, and it was 12 shots and 1 goal for them. Third period, we finally won the face-off. Jones gets a power play goal, makes it 2-1. We're thinking we might win this on the road against Rock Island. However, Darius gets a shot on goal and scores straight up. And during the second segment, Fredrickson earns a shorthanded penalty kill shot later in the period. Thurgood gets a shot on goal, but it's saved. And in the third segment, we earn a penalty kill shot for Clemens. And at the end of the game, with these shorthanded opportunities, both of the goalies make the play. And the game ends with 2-2, 34 shots on goal for Porter Bay, 22 shots on goal for Rock Island. And folks, that's how easy it is to play the advanced version of Hockey Time. So in this video tutorial, I use the new, what's called alternate possession rules, where you roll to see which line in that segment has the puck and which player has his shot opportunity, and you still roll to see which defensive player. Now, there are alternate defensive rules too. So the new book, the new Big Country Time Sports Big Book, has two new alternate rules determining what offensive player in the segment has the shot. And there's a second rule that I didn't use here that lets you determine which player total on the team is the defensive player. So it doesn't always have to be your LD units. So for instance, Grayborn could get his shot off against their third line right winger or whatever, right? So he'd be a +4 shooter. So it would create more dynamic ice in which players are coming on and off the ice. They might end up in mismatches. So it wouldn't always be the defensive players. However, rule still holds. If Eriksson ends up in a defensive role, he would also get a PK shot at the end of the period. So even offensive guys then could earn shorthanded shot opportunities, right? And you could literally track this as Eriksson was on the penalty kill team and he earns a shot later in the period. So there's two new alternate rules in the new Big Country Time Sports Big Book, the Big Book. And it is the Big Book. It's 220 pages. It's got 12 games in it. The 8 games that all have some slight tweaks now, as they are the absolute. The goal was to finish an ultimate book with all 4 extra D66 full simulators in that same book. So this is available still, and the Big Book's available. But there you have it, folks. A couple of alternate rules for you. So our debut against our arch rival ends in a 2-2 tie. That's pretty sweet. Everybody out there, have a wonderful weekend. Good day.